Have you ever wondered why peace seems so elusive in the Israel-Gaza conflict? The roots of this conflict stretch deep into history, tangled with complex issues of identity, territory, and power. The recent ceasefire, a glimmer of hope in the midst of turmoil, was unfortunately short-lived. It was violated, reigniting the fires of conflict, and leaving us all questioning if a sustainable resolution is within reach. Just when a ceasefire seemed possible, the situation took a turn. In recent events, a glimmer of hope emerged, but was soon extinguished. We begin with the White House expressing optimism about a potential ceasefire in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Despite the threat of escalated strikes on Gaza by Israel and resumed rocket fire from Hamas, diplomatic efforts for a ceasefire intensified. U.S. President Joe Biden urged Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to seek de-escalation, and a ceasefire seemed within reach. This optimism was not unfounded, as Israel and Hamas agreed to a ceasefire, marking an end to their worst clash since 2014. Although the ceasefire did not address the underlying issues that sparked the violence, it provided a much-needed pause to the fighting that had resulted in the deaths of hundreds and displaced thousands of people in Gaza. However, the ceasefire proved to be a fleeting moment of peace. Israel launched airstrikes on the Gaza Strip for the second time since the recent 11-day war, in response to incendiary balloons launched by Hamas activists. Tensions remained high, and the hopes of maintaining the truce grew dimmer with each passing day. This series of events serves as a stark reminder of the volatility and complexity of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The ceasefire was a step in the right direction, but it was not enough to bring lasting peace to the region. Unfortunately, this merely served as a brief respite in the ongoing conflict. The conflict between Israel and Gaza is a complex web of historical, political, and social issues. The recent flare-up, which resulted in the deaths of hundreds and displacement of thousands, is a stark reminder of the volatility of this region. Both sides agreed to a ceasefire, signaling a moment of respite in the conflict, yet the peace proved to be short-lived. Reports of continued aggression post-ceasefire indicate the deep-seated issues that persist. The Israeli strikes on Gaza, the rocket attacks from Hamas, and the internal clashes within Israel shed light on the intricacies of this conflict. The international community, including the US and Egypt, have been instrumental in mediating the situation, yet the path to a lasting peace remains uncertain. The impact of this conflict extends beyond the borders of Israel and Gaza. It reverberates around the world, influencing international relations and affecting the lives of many. The stories of those affected, their hopes, fears, and resilience are a constant reminder of the human cost of this conflict. As the world watches, the hope for a lasting peace remains, a testament to the resilience of those affected and the tireless efforts of peacemakers everywhere.